Hey there, PokeMoshPit, Pinobiosos, TheAcousticKind here, bringing you the Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a 4th generation battle I had with another Pokemon YouTuber by the name of RRated000. Both of our links will be below if you like either of our playstyles or enjoy this narration and want to check either of us out. This is a team I designed with Dangerous36M, by the way. It's a U-tier battle for a series that we call Scott and Rick vs. the World. My name is Scott, his name is Rick. We make teams together and usually dual narrate them and upload them to our channels. But this one is just uploaded or narrated by me for PokeMoshPit. And yeah, he's going to lead with Lopunny. I'm going to lead with my Uxienon. All the pokes on this team are named after YouTubers. And he's just going to opt to go for the Switcheroo, while I intend to go for the Stealth Rocks. And he's going to give me a lagging tail, but since Uxie on this team is not really designed to necessarily outspeed things, it doesn't particularly bother me. So just going to switch to Elo King, predicting either the T-Wave or the Agility. Either way, I thought it would be a pretty nice switch. Although he actually packs Return. I was not really expecting that. I was expecting a Baton Passer, and I didn't think he would have any attack prowess. So I went for the Stone Edge, predicting a switch to a Ground Immunity or Resist, but that's not going to be the case, so I'm going to have to swap out and go to my Wild Spade to get the immunity to the Return, and since I know Spiritomb is so slow, it's the thing on my team that's not going to particularly mind taking that Parahax. And I also packed the HP Fighting, which I tried to go for, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case, as I did get the Parahax. But now I'm going to predict the switch, go for Pursuit, which is going to take it down to a level where if he doesn't pack a Spinner, that's going to be one dead Lopunny coming in on the rocks. So now I'm going to go to Uxienon, just because I know it can tank whatever this Sceptile is going to be able to pack for me, and it does have Heal Bell, so I can get the Paralysis off of Spiritomb, which is going to be awesome, because that Spiritomb actually does stay in quite a bit, because it is a Spell Tag one, which boosts the power of Ghost moves by like 20%. So a lot of times people will predict it to be Choice, and then you can get a nice move in and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely something you don't really want to have, getting Parahax at a crucial moment like earlier. So I'm going to swap out to my Wild Spade, knowing that I have immunity to the Fake Out and U-Turn won't do too much. Unfortunately, he does get a critical hit, which is going to make U-Turn do over half, which kind of sucks because it means I can't come in on another one safe. Well, it means I can come on another one safely, but not too safely. And he brings in this Venusaur. I'm going to just stay in, go for the Shadow Ball, not really worried about what he's going to do. And he actually misses his Sleep Powder, which really sucks. So now I'm going to go to Uxienon, just because it's the thing that I don't really mind being asleep the most. Even though it is my Heal Beller, I know he's going to eventually get something on my team to sleep, or at least that's my thought process. So I just want it to be Uxie, because it's the thing that I don't think I'm going to need anymore. He already got the Rocks up, and he already got the Parahax off Spiritomb. So in my mind, he did his job. So I switch out to Clofoo, not expecting him to be physical at all. And he went for Sword Dance on the switch, and I can't really afford to switch out, giving him another free boost. So I'm just going to have to stay in, hope I live, and go for an S-Toss. And Clofoo actually does live, even with no defense EVs. It's going to take a +2 Sword Dance, no problem. And unfortunately for me, this Venusaur is not Life Orb, so it is going to be able to survive with a sliver of health. But luckily for me, Wild Spade does carry the Shadow Sneak in conjunction with the Spell Tag to increase Ghost moves by 20%, as I already stated. It is going to definitely be enough to take care of that. So based on the damage that U-Turn did earlier, I know that a singular move is not going to be able to KO Wild Spade, since his only stab is something that I'm immune to. So I'm just going to go for the HP Fighting, and also he's Life Orb, I do believe, so after the Life Orb recoil, HP Fighting should definitely be overkill and all that kind of good stuff. So now he's going to bring in his Sceptile. It has high base speed, easily can outspeed, and my priority move's not going to do jack diddly balls. So just go out to Harikiyama, because it is a special Hariyama. Yeah, special wall, I should say, with Rest, Sleep Talk, Brick Break, and Whirlwind, which is going to be pretty awesome for us, because it's going to be able to tank all of Sceptile's moves incredibly well. Obviously, he's going to want to switch out based on the damage his stab move did, so just going to go straight for the Whirlwind, which is going to be nice, because it's going to get some shuffling going on, some rocks damage on pokes that do not have recovery, which is always appreciated. And I still don't think there's anything his Sceptile can do to me, so I actually do decide to go for the Brick Break, though, actually, just because I want to get some damage on anything, and I'm not too afraid of the switch into Espeon, because I do have countermeasures to deal with that, because I am pretty sure that he's Choice, because I see no leftovers, although he could be Life Orb or something. But either way, I'm going to predict him to predict my switch, most likely to Spiritomb, because it would be able to trap him. So I'm just going to go for the Whirlwind, and luckily that prediction is going to pay off for me, because I got the Brick Break on that Espeon, and now I get the Rocks damage on his on his Sceptile, and he's going to get rocks damage on his Espeon next time he tries to bring it in. So now he's just going to go for the Leaf Storm, because, yeah, stab, and it's going to do pretty good damage. Maybe he was predicting me to, I don't know, go for Whirlwind or something and just wanted to hit me for some high damage before getting shuffled out. But I know that I can take anything from this Sceptile, so I'm not really worried about that. And indeed, Hariyama is going to take that exceptionally well and easily going to be able to live a -2 Leaf Storm based on the damage from before. So just going to go ahead and rest up, because as I said, this is a rest talker. And unfortunately for me, he did miss the Leaf Storm. And I do say unfortunately because it means that he's now only at -2 for this hit instead of -4. But regardless, it's not going to do too much damage. And with 480 HP, Hariyama does have a nice leftovers number. So it's going to be getting good recovery, not too big of a deal. Also, by the way, I'm going to try to leave in the description the stats to this team. Hopefully I remember to do that. But if you guys want to see the EVs and natures and all that kind of stuff for the team, I think that'd be a cool little perk for you guys. So yeah, now I'm just going to switch out to Uxenon. It's kind of the middleman here, because if he wants to go for the for any move predicting my switch to Spirit Tomb, I really don't want that. And if he goes for the Psychic on Hariyama, I can take that, so no big deal. And now that I know he went for Psychic, and I'm sure he's choiced based on, you know, how the match has been playing out, I'm going to trap him with Spirit Tomb. Kind of surprised he didn't switch out of Espeon predicting that, but what can you do? Sometimes you forget about things. But he is a pretty good battler, so I was a little surprised about that. So now he's just going to go for a Reflect with his Ampharos, which doesn't really matter because, you know, obviously I'm a special attacker, although Ampharos has high special defense, so it's going to be able to tank even a Spell Tag Shadow Ball remarkably well, and then get leftovers. Just going to go for the Shadow Sneak, because I figure he's going to want to finish me off here. And indeed, he does just go for the Discharge, so that worked out pretty well for me, I suppose. And he's going to get his leftovers recovery and all that cool jazz. But unfortunately for him, I do still have Elo King in my party's reserve, so just going to bring him out. He is Life Orb, so even with the Reflect, Life Orb, Stab, Earthquake, base 100 power from Elo King is going to be overkill, or at least it is going to kill. So that was a good game, RRated000. Hope that you guys all had fun. As I said, he does make battles and stuff, so feel free to check his channel out. Feel free to check my channel out. Check out my Scott and Rick vs. the World, well, mine and Rick's Scott vs. the World playlist to see more battles with this team and other teams that Rick and I make together. Hope everyone had fun. Leave a thumbs up for MoshPit because they're awesome, really amazing community channel. And that's going to be it, so peace out, guys.